nice to see you again, Richard. So tell me a little about when you feel the symptoms of Parkinson's.
Well, it can be any time of the day, really. Just walking here and there throughout the house, I can feel a tremor. I also feel them when I'm playing with my grandkids, and my wife and I are going for a walk. It has really started to worry me, and I'd like to make a change to reduce the effects of Parkinson's.
It seems like you're still very motivated to make a change. We've identified that you have a treadmill and a stationary bike in your home. When do you think you could use either of these machines?
Well, anytime, really. I have plenty of free time. I wake up around 7:30 a.m., so I could probably use the bike a little after I eat breakfast.
Do you prefer the bike over the treadmill?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay, well then we'll stick with the bike for now. Do you think there are any barriers that will keep you from using the bike each day?
Well, I suppose I may begin to get bored with doing that each and every day, or some days I just may not feel like it.
And do you think there's any way you could reduce the boredom when on the bike?
Well, there's a TV in that room, so I guess I could watch a movie. I could always turn on one of my programs to stay entertained.
I think that's a great idea. What about ways to keep you motivated so you continue to use the bike?
I suppose I could remind myself of why I'm doing this each day. Remind myself that I want to stay active with my wife and play with the grandkids.
Excellent. Remember that this is to improve your quality of life. How would you feel about writing down the reasons to use the exercise bike on paper, so on days when you feel less motivated, you can read those?
I could definitely do that. What if I forget to use the bike?
Well, how would you feel about keeping a log each day of when you work out? You could keep tabs on each day you exercised, how long you did, and how you felt after you did it. And as a trigger to remind you to exercise, we'll leave a post note on your breakfast box so you remember. Do you think you could do that?
I think I could do that. I'd like to start right away.
Great. Some goals have pretty much already been made throughout our conversation, but let's go over just a little more to clarify. What do you think would be a sufficient amount of time on the exercise bike for you to handle?
Well, I haven't done the exercise bike in a long time, so maybe 15 minutes?
Okay, so we'll start with that and gradually work our way up. How about we do each day for the first 2 weeks 15 minutes, then 20 minutes the next 2 weeks, 25 the following 2, and so on until you get to about 45 minutes. And Sundays can be a day of rest. Does this sound reasonable?
I could do that those days. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Great. And remember to keep a log each day after you work out. Then continue with your day as you normally would. Walks with your wife or playing games with the grandkids. We'll meet every 2 weeks and you can let me know how you're doing with the exercise. If you've noticed improvements and if we need to set any new goals, we will. Sound okay?
That sounds great. Thanks for your help.
You appreciate it. No problem. See you in 2 weeks.